What are we gonna do tonight, OCG?
Well, the same thing we try to do every night, Bertram. Take over YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, joined once again by my faithful manservant / Bucktotem Bertram. Say hello, Bertram.
Hello, Bertram.
And this is our review for Final Fantasy X. So, dear viewer, don't you dare forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. Final Fantasy X, originally released in 2001. A year I remember fondly as the year I hatched a plan to kidnap Lara Croft and employ her as a mate.
What went wrong?
Nothing. She's cleaning the dungeon at this very moment. Ha ha!
Oh!
What is this?
I'm so glad you asked, Barry Burton. Final Fantasy X is, surprising absolutely no one, the 10th main entry in the Final Fantasy series. But how does it stack up to the other Final Fantasy games? Well, let's spread our legs and find out.
Spread our legs?
Oh, sorry, I must have been thinking about your mother there, Bertram. Let's talk about the game and find out. So, story. We play as Tidus, who is somehow transported 1,000 years into the future and befriends a summoner and her guardians as they go on a pilgrimage to kill a giant whale-looking thing and bring peace to the land.
Oh, that sounds awful.
No, it's really not. I just made it sound bad. I was always bad at recapping stories.
You don't say. You once described Mass Effect as the adventures of a space whore.
It is the adventures of a space whore. I mean, there's a bit more to it than that, but still. Anyway, we're not here to talk about bloody Mass Effect and space whores. We are here to talk about Final Fantasy X. So, gameplay. Now this is once again a turn-based RPG with random encounters. Now, unlike my recent playthroughs of Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, I couldn't disable the random encounters, so I just had to tolerate them. Luckily though, I'm an incredibly tolerant person.
No you're not.
Yes, I am.
No you're not.
Yes, I am.
No you're not.
Fine. Tell me how I'm not a tolerant person, Bertram.
Well, last night I was asking you if I could make dinner a little later because I fell and hurt my ankle, and you said, oh, that's fine. But then, when you didn't get dinner at the time that you usually have it, you threw me out of the window.
Okay, fine. Maybe I'm not tolerant all of the time. But luckily for me, in the context of this game, I was able to fly through these fights in a matter of seconds.
Because you're so good at the game?
No, because I cheated.
Oh!
Now, you know the drill by now, dear viewers, with these RPG-type games. Fight, use magic, summon monsters as big as Cloverfield's testicles, heal allies, buff allies, get in the buff with your allies. This is a JRPG through and through. But what makes Final Fantasy X different to other Final Fantasy games is the fact that this was the first Final Fantasy game to feature voice acting. And though most of it is dreadful, it is still a welcome addition. What isn't so welcome is the fact that the music this time is not solely composed by Nobuo Uematsu, and you can tell. The music is just okay. There's a lot of heavy metal, which turns me on as much as a man in a dirty gorilla costume. As in, it doesn't turn me on at all. The main theme is nice though.
How are the characters?
Oh, they're good. As usual, there's a lovely love story and a lot of amusing moments between our cast of characters. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, sorry, Bertram. I was just thinking about a particular amusing moment between the characters. But the main threat in this game, you know, the giant whale-looking thing, is bollocks. Thankfully, though, there is a secondary villain, Seymour, who is much more up my backside. Alley! Much more up my alley. Now, I've always found Final Fantasy X to be a step down from the masterpieces that are Final Fantasy VI, VII, VIII, and IX. But it's still a really good JRPG. And it's definitely not the worst Final Fantasy game out there.
What is the worst?
Well, I'll be doing a ranking at some point, so you'll just have to wait for that, Bertram.
Oh!
All good things come in those who wait. Or something like that. So anyway, therefore, I declare that Final Fantasy X is very good. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my review for Final Fantasy X. If you enjoyed this little review of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then feel free to give me a thumbs down. But please remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming. Say goodbye, Bertram.
Goodbye, Bertram.
Are you still here? Oh, you must have really enjoyed this video then. In that case, you had better subscribe to the channel and check out our other content. Otherwise, you're a booby pants, and no one wants to be a booby pants.